Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay-Z Bottom Lip. Janet just came out today, and I wanted to make a tier list from easy to hardest and also beginner-friendly cameos that will help you and assist you as you learn Mortal Kombat 1. Now, I know a lot of people who watch my videos range from people who are competitive to those who are pro players to those who are scrubs, those who's trying to figure out the game, and those who want to compete. So I know it's all different types of people in my feed or who watch my videos or so. So a lot of things in this you probably already know, but I also want to make this for those who don't know already. And then also just giving you an insight on what I think. Again, these are my opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, that's totally fine, but these are my opinion. And since I have over 1,000 hours in this game, I think my opinion is also legit. Like I play every character and I also play every cameo as well. So something to keep in mind. I want to keep this video also very short, so let's get right into it. As far as in hard, we're going to start off with Janet. Janet just came out. She's a little tough to learn. She's kind of similar to Gears when he stops time. Dang, I don't even think she's on here. I did this too fast, so we're going to put Janet at the top. We're going to assume that we're going to use Johnny Cage as like Janet for now, just for the time being. But yeah, so Janet's going to be hard. The other cameo is pretty hard to learn. It's also going to be Trimmer. Trimmer is also very hard because a lot of times people do not understand how to figure him out or utilize him correctly, and it just goes wasted. And the only time that they use him is for OTG with like certain characters. But he also has so many other ways that he can win or contribute to his character. Another one that's kind of hard for most people is probably going to be Darius. People don't understand how to utilize Darius the right way unless it's on using a full bar of him rather than just using one half of him. I've never seen anyone really utilize that. So I feel like a lot of people use him wrong and incorrect. And so with that being said, people feel like he's trash or he doesn't contribute a lot. So that's something that, a lot of people just don't use him correctly. Serena, she's also going to be beginner friendly. She does everything that a beginner person wants. So if you're getting new to the game, I recommend you utilizing the beginner ones. Another beginner one would be Chameleon. Chameleon is very beginner friendly for anyone who wants to utilize that. Another one was beginner friendly would have to be Sub-Zero. Then we start getting to all the other stuff. You have, I think Scorpion is also beginner friendly. Your mid-hard ones were going to be Frost, because utilizing her fully and thoroughly is what makes her kind of tough, and a lot of people don't utilize her correctly, or with that being said, they don't use her at all. What else do we have? Cyrax. I'm putting Cyrax at mid as well. Sector at mid as well. Shijinko is going to be at mid as well. Girl at easy. Striker at easy. Kung Lao at easy. Mataro at easy. Sonya at beginner friendly as well. Jax is going to be at I kind of want to put him at easy. But as you progressively get good at the game, you'll understand him. As you learn the ones that are easy, you'll start to understand how to use the ones in mid. Kano, I think Kano is also mid as well. And that's really about it. That's really about it for all the cameos. Keep it very short and simple. Janet is very hard because the ones in hard aren't utilized correctly. And since Janet just came out, she's also very tough. Like, I don't care what no one says. You literally have to understand how to hold R1 and hit a whole bunch of buttons. She's very similar to Gears when he stops time. Trimmer, he's very complicated to use, and a lot of times people just mistime his moves and they don't get the full string out. There's some people who utilize him correctly, but overall, as a mass majority, most people don't use him correctly. Along with Darius, Frost, a lot of people don't use Frost correctly as well. I know they have a few setups with Quan Chi, but other than that, no one ever really uses him. Since Cyrax got nerfed, no one really uses him at all, but he also has a lot of potential and he's very cool as well, and a lot of aerial satisfaction as well in that as well. Sector has a little bit of cool things you can do if you learn the timing, especially with the missile. He has cool timing with like Scorpion and a whole bunch of other characters. Shijinko, a lot of people just don't know how to use Shijinko or don't use him at all and feel like he doesn't contribute to a lot, but depending on the matchup, he does really well. Like if you're playing against an Astra, he's very important. If you're playing against a Scorpion, he's really good as well. And if you're playing against a Raiden, he makes Raiden's teleport launch and it's only -2. Keep that in mind. Jax, he does a lot of unblockable setups, especially with Natara and Omni-Man and a whole bunch of other characters. He makes it almost impossible to feel like you get a turn, and that's really cool. But once you learn his layer and his flowchart, he becomes really cool as well. He's not really tough, but he gets there when it's time to understand how to do a flowchart or understand an unblockable. Kano, learning how to jail with Kano, especially with Shao Kahn, it's not that hard, but sometimes you can mistime it, and that can be very crucial. And then on top of that, he complements Raiden really well. And other than that, there's so much potential that you can use with Kano, but people aren't using it because they only see what other people are doing, and since they see that only certain people are using Kano with certain characters, then it's like, oh, okay, he might not be good with other ones. So there's a lot of copycat stuff going on. But I learned that Kano is also really good with Sindel. If everybody wants to go figure him out, he's really, really good with him. You can get 40% meterless with Sindel and Kano. Goro, for easy and such, I think Goro is a very good easy character, especially when you're trying to figure out how to make yourself safe after doing a negative string, especially a wake up. Goro will teach you that. Motaro as well, Kung Lao and Striker, those 4 characters are very easy. They're going to be the ones that's basically going to teach you on how dumb this game can be, especially with waking up special moves and stuff like that. Once you learn the beginner characters, so like Serena's going to teach you how to combo or how to utilize your Kameo, especially by holding back R1. So if you're unfamiliar with that, this is a good character to teach you, along with Chameleon. Like after you learn Serena, I recommend learning this Chameleon. She's like the same thing as Serena, but she also has different things in her that she contributes to that helps you out, especially with the easy cameos and the characters in the beginner, like Sonya. Sub-Zero is really good because he allows you to freeze your opponent and go for certain setups or power yourself up and then continue your combo. Certain things that you don't do in a neutral, you can now do it in the combo, so that's pretty cool as well. And he has a longer freeze than Frost, so again, like you would use Sub-Zero over Frost, but Frost has so many cool benefits, especially taking trades when it comes to projectiles. Scorpion's really good for doing your overhead, also really good for recreating space, and he's allowed to continue your combo off of aerials along with like Lee May and stuff like that. Sonya is really good for beginners because she was really good in the beta, along with like Sub-Zero and so many other cameos. So if you're trying to learn how to use, like once you learn how to use Serena and you want to learn how to do aerial moves and continue your combo and stuff like that, I recommend learning Sonya. And Sonya will give you a great understanding of how to utilize certain things, especially plus frames, how to utilize certain timing and get her ring out, even though it's a mid now, if once you charge her fully or slightly. And then learning, like I said, learning aerial moves, and then learning moves that you can kind of combo off of the ground with Sonya. Those are really cool to do as well. But these are going to be your hard, mid, easy, and beginner cameos. If you have any questions for me below, just let me know, and I appreciate you guys liking and commenting. I try to make this video as quick as possible. Again, I appreciate you guys. It's Daisy Bottom Lip. I'm out.